So it's time to unpack these delicious Valentine's Day dinners. We're going to start by plating up the carrot salad and the Cream Hill dairy butter that's going to be on the plate for that nice warm loaf of bread that's coming later. And now for the carrot salad from the second box. Go ahead and plate that up, and we're ready for the marjolaine cake. So each cake has its own box on a piece of parchment, comes off quickly right on to the dessert plate. Next, we're going to turn the burners on low on those saucepans and then pull out the cherry glaze and the roasted red pepper sauce for the entree. Next, using a spoon, transfer the cherry glaze into the small saucepan. Then take 2 tablespoons of water and add that to the pan. Next, take a spoon and transfer the roasted red pepper sauce into the other small saucepan, both of those on low heat. And we're going to warm up those sauces slightly. Give the cherry glaze a quick whisk and a quick stir on the roasted red pepper sauce. Now place the pork rib chop onto a baking sheet. Go ahead and leave it right on that parchment. Now pull out the risotto cake and do the same, leaving it on the parchment paper. And now into that 375-degree oven and set the timer for 8 minutes. Back to the sauce quick. We're going to turn those off for the time being and let those sit while everything cooks. Time for a quick cleanup of our workspace. And next, we'll go ahead and take those salads that we've plated up and put them on the table, along with the marjolaine cake. And that's the end of our 8 minutes. Let's reach in the oven and pull out that baking sheet into the box with the steelhead trout. We're going to go ahead and place that right on the tray along with everything else. We'll grab the beets next. Now you can slide those right out of the container, leaving the beets right on the parchment paper. And beets number 2. And let's put that tray right back in the oven and set the timer for 4 more minutes. Now we're going to unwrap the bread, set that aside, and wait for the timer. Now let's head back in the oven, toss in those delicious garlic and cheese flatbreads. A quick 3 minutes on the timer, and that's going to complete our reheating of our Valentine's Day dinner. Up onto the stovetop, we're going to quickly turn on those sauces and reheat them for just a second, and start with the red pepper sauce right in the center of the plate. Quick and easy. Now pick up one of the risotto cakes, put one on each plate. Now for the beets around the top edge of the plate. They should be shingled nicely, slide right off the parchment. Back over for the pork chop. You can lean that right against the risotto cake. And there's our steelhead trout crusted with chives. We've got our dried cherry glaze. We're going to spoon that right over the top. Try your best not to get it on the edge of the plate. And divide that evenly between the two. And boy, that looks absolutely delicious. Back to that warm bread and butter. And out to the table for a spectacular Valentine's Day dinner. Brought to you by Fox Run Vineyards.